Well, hello, Mr. Munson here, and just thought you might want to kind of meet me sort of in cyberspace to see what I look like and what I sound like. Now, I have been accused of having a pretty funky accent, according to at least one of our students, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to talk a little bit today about getting squared away with our course. Okay, so we are moving along here. First, let me just show you a little bit more about myself and my family, just in case you're a little bit curious. And then we're going to go over some important course information. Okay, so here's a little website that I keep for our, I have sort of a farm. Our family has a farm. We do some maple sugaring and gardening. I'll just show you a couple quick pictures. Kind of into old tractors here, as you can see. Let's see, that's my wife and I. And I'm down to just one tractor now. And that's, oh no, two tractors. I have this one, and I have this one. Okay, so let's see, and I want to show you just quickly our gardens. We do a lot of gardening. This is probably as good a picture as any. You see the sugar house down here. These were the melons that year, some garlic, etc. And then also we live off grid. And even though I'm a technology guy, I'm kind of into alternative tech and appropriate technology. So in this case, solar energy. And this is how we get all our electricity up at the house. And this is how we get our internet. That's not TV, that's internet there. Okay. Okay, let's move on now to the course itself. I've already logged into our digital image manipulation course here. This is the opening window. Really, everything that you need to get started in this course can be found right here under this important link. If I click on this thing here, you'll see it opens up a window. Now make note that there's actually, you got to widen this window over here to get to the table of contents and the advanced arrow. I'm not sure why it doesn't open up all the way, but you may have missed that if you didn't see it. So you got to come in here. Now if anything, there's actually too much information here. Go through this thing, check it out. Don't try to memorize it all and worry about it all. The main thing you got to get to is this Lab 4, which says download resources and zip assignments, etc. Because what this leads to, let me click on it here, leads to Lab 4, and this is where your course resources are located. The course resources are a whole bunch of images that we use for all our various assignments. Now, the thing that's a little confusing is they're delivered as one file, as a zip file. A zip file is a clever way of, compressing a whole bunch of files into one to make it easier to move over the internet. Okay, so that's how it's done. But it necessitates that on the other end, once you get this zip file, you have to uncompress it. You have to unzip it to turn it into all those files again. Now, some of your computers at the school or at home, what have you, will already have a zip utility. In fact, I believe from Windows 7 on up, it's built into Windows Explorer. So all the stuff that was in here about needing to load zip 7, etc., you may not have to do. You just have to unzip this stuff. If it's too confusing, find somebody around that can help you. The zip thing shouldn't be a huge stumbling block. Once you do that, this is what you're going to end up with. Once you download that zip file and unzip it, you're going to end up with this. Let me show you. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to open up I just opened up my folder for the VTVLC. Inside the GIMP course, you're going to see this folder right here, GIMP Resources. That's the one we're talking about. These are all the things that are in that zip file. You can see that there's all kinds of images in here for our different projects. That's what we're getting after. Once you have all of these resources, you're ready to go. Okay, so here's the last bit for today. One more important area that's been tripping people up. In that important area, it actually talks about that as you do your work, as you complete your assignments, you need to, zip those files back to me. Well, you really don't, because our Moodle interface, that's where we are right here now, actually provides a way for you to submit your work, which is easier than having to zip stuff. See, this course was designed by Florida Virtual School, and it's a way for people to be successful in this course, without this Moodle interface that we have. This Moodle interface is actually really slick and provides a lot of functionality that you wouldn't have otherwise. So you can skip that whole, zipping your work to me. All you need to do, let me just show you. If you were to go into this assignment here, the very first assignment, we go in here, and it's coming, and you'll see that inside here, there's a place here to add submission. If you click that, you'll see that you can upload files here. Alright, so here it is, and basically you can drag and drop them here. You can add files right here. It's a pretty easy interface. You'll figure it out. So as you do your work, this is what you want to do. Use submissions. And if you get this far, if you understand what I've talked about today, you really it should be clear sailing for you in this course. Okay? Best of luck. Have some fun with this. Okay? Try to make the best of your opportunity, and I'll be in touch.